For me, I don't have anything figured out. I feel like life just started.
Oh no, I feel like life just started too. Life just started after COVID. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome back to another video podcast. This is Misa.
And this is Yuka.
And welcome to the Misa podcast. Welcome to another video podcast for the week. If you're new here, we are two sisters born in Japan, raised in the States, and on this podcast, we talk about random stuff that we relate to each week and hope you relate to as well. Before we get into the podcast, we always have a show and tell. And today, we would love to show and tell this soy protein shake from Vitas. We also went to the very new opening of Wilson, so we're like kind of wearing sporty things today, and I thought this matched our theme for the day. It's from Vitas, and we will also link this in our description.
Yeah, and today we're drinking this one, hazelnut vanilla.
Yeah, and it's right here. こちらでございます. I went through the shaker. Cheers. 美味しい. It's very hazelnutty. And this has like 17 grams of protein, so this is a very good protein shake.
Just in that?
Just in this, 17 grams, and it doesn't even feel like a protein shake, actually. I don't really taste the aftertaste.
Yeah.
This is a very nice...
easy to drink.
Yeah, and I just mixed this with soy milk.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, it tastes like soy. But it is soy protein, right?
This is soy. And our fit, my top is from Wilson. It's their new. I think they launched this newly this spring. This is it's so cute.
What is this?
It's very in detail. Like, yeah, I love like the little scrunchie. The scrunchie is so cute. I love like the takekan, like how short it is, you know? Like it's not too oversized. It's like the right length. I felt like the inside. Sorry. It's just like my PJs.
The inside it felt really nice.
Feels so nice.
It feels very stretchy and breathable.
Yeah, it's breathable, but also very like it's not a windbreaker, but it's very warm inside too.
Right.
Yeah, it's very high quality. And Yuka's also wearing like a Wilson cap too. Isn't this so cute too? Now it looks like McDonald's. No, from 私から見ると M にしか見えないからね。W じゃなくて。It's so cute. I'm like a really indecisive person, and I got to pick between like 6 caps, but I think this was the cutest, so I picked this one. Thank you, Wilson. A new store opened in Toyosu, so you should go visit. Check it out, everyone. All right, we're back. So what is today's topic, Yuka?
Today's topic is life after COVID.
Yeah, and it's been around 6 years since COVID, which is so crazy. Can we believe that? It's like we have gone through history together.
It's probably going to be in the textbook.
We are going to be in the textbook.
Yeah. How crazy.
That is so crazy. And so this was like Yuka's topic that she picked today.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she wanted to talk about like how COVID has affected our 20s and 30s.
Yeah, I was just like thinking about it. No one really talks about like mid-20s, I feel like. People talk about early 20s is about partying and like finding out what you like and doing whatever you want to do and experiencing everything. And then you kind of get closer to 30. By that time, I feel like a lot of people are saying like, oh, you'll have everything figured out most of the time.
Right.
You'll be married, you'll have kids. There's this timeline. And yet, a lot of people are not really close to that, I feel like.
Yeah.
For me, I don't have anything figured out.
Woo!
Like, I feel like I have nothing figured out. I'm trying to still find who I want to become.
Right.
I feel like life just started.
Oh no, I feel like life just started too. Life just started after COVID.
Yeah.
I love how you're so honest with that, Yuka. I have nothing figured out, everyone. Like,
But at the same time, I feel like there's like a little bit of a rush of like, what am I gonna do? Mm-hmm. Like, I need to start deciding what I want to do.
Right.
Can still evolve, but still like have some kind of direction.
Yeah. I was like talking to one of my students too today, and he was also feeling a little bit behind in life, and he's like wanting to become, like a business owner and stuff, but he's like still feels really a little bit behind if he goes on YouTube, there are so many successful people, and he's like comparing himself to these people online because that's like the only place where he can get information.
Right. I know. But at least we have like more information.
On the positives, on the bright side, at least you have more information.
Yeah. So, but even like dating and just like platonic relationships as well, like the dynamic has changed. When COVID hit, we couldn't see anyone. We couldn't even touch anyone.
Right.
And before that, we were able to meet people. I don't think dating apps were even a big thing yet.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Tinder was.
Right.
I think Tinder was.
When did Tinder come out?
I think Tinder came out 2015 or something. 2016, 2015.
Really?
I think I was in like college or something, and I think
2012.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was like pretty much in.
Wow.
Yeah,
never knew about
I think
that.
a lot of people in college were using Tinder to meet people. But now, there's a lot of like, coffee meets bagel.
2012 is like so early. Is that when like the iPhone came out?
No. The iPhone
Yeah.
did not come out 2012.
When did it come out?
2000.
It's 2007.
Yeah, 5 years before.
So 5 years after.
Yeah.
So 2007, iPhone launched, and then now everyone's like, oh, you can make apps. Mm-hmm. And then Tinder hit.
Yeah.
5 years later.
Yes.
Wow. Revolution. This will also be in the museum. Mm-hmm. The first iPhone.
Or iPods.
Oh my gosh, that will also
be in the museum. The MP3 player would be in the museum.
I love
too.
the MP3 player.
I think that's very retro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wanted that.
I think the audio is pretty good too.
Yeah, the audio was really good.
To be honest. But anyways, like, yeah, the whole dating thing just like changed as well. And more people are on the apps, and work. Mm-hmm. Work has changed.
Work has changed so much. I think working style changed really clearly with COVID.
Yeah.
Because before they were like kind of like, oh, we should do this. We should do that. We should be able to work freely kind of thing. But then COVID hit, we had to do it. Right. And so we really pushed Zoom. Like Zoom,
right.
The Zoom meetings.
I feel like no one actually thought about working freely.
Really?
I feel like it was more of like an automatic thing. Like
where you had
go,
to.
You go to work.
Yeah, that's true.
Like there was no such thing of like, oh, can I work from home?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think I was like going to work every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah, painful. That was really painful.
Yeah, so like a lot of the older generations like say like, oh, it was just like a given that you go to work.
Yeah.
And then now all these Gen Zs are saying like, I can't go to work. Like the trains are too painful,
Yeah. I think Gen Zs are such an interesting group of people where they grew up in COVID. Like their core time was during COVID. And I think their immunity to a lot of, culturally, I guess normal things, they're a little bit not immune to those things. So they cannot tolerate, packed trains. They can't tolerate weird bosses like supervisors. They can't tolerate like things that they don't like.
Yeah.
I feel like they have a low tolerance toward a lot of things.
And also, I think they're just more blunt. They don't care.
Yeah. Like they have like, if you're Gen Z, like let me know if you relate.
And I think that's like the beauty of Gen Zs and what we can learn from them.
Yeah, that's true. Like, it's not like blunt in a bad way. I think they're blunt in a way that like no one actually says those kinds of things, but they've always wanted to say it. But Gen Zs just say it.
Yeah, they clearly say it, and then we're like, oh wow,
you can say that in public, kind of thing. And it's actually very comforting to see all these Gen Zs tell us honestly.
Yeah, they're very honest.
Very honest, like brutally honest
but
things.
then I think when the other generations see the Gen Zs, they're like, oh my gosh.
Like, they're poor manners.
Yeah, either poor manners or like you know how Gen Zs kind of just move on quickly?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, if they don't like it, they just kind of move on.
Yeah. And
then the older generations are taught to like stay.
Yeah.
In one place.
Yeah, they're like, ishi no ue ni mo 3 nen.
Yeah. And so when the older generations see the Gen Zs, they're like, you should probably
stay there.
Stay. Or they're just like kind of taken back.
Yeah, they're like, you should have a proper job kind of thing.
Yeah. And that's just like, I don't know, confusing.
Yeah, that's true. I think like we are a zillennial.
What is that?
Like the in-between between a Gen Z and a millennial. Okay. I feel like when it like kind of gradually changed, I think from the 2000s it really changed to like Gen Z. But like between 1995 and like 2000, that is like the zillennial.
The zillennials.
Yeah, era. And I feel like I have like a millennial side too, but I also do have a Gen Z side too sometimes. So I feel like I'm like a zillennial. Yeah. Right. Unless you really think I'm a millennial. That's fine too.
Sometimes I think you're a millennial. Like at the beauty creator event.
I didn't even have the Rakuten app or something.
Yeah,
I was so embarrassing.
She didn't even have the Rakuten Ichiba app. She also didn't know how to take the picture of the QR.
No, I did. I'm not that millennial. That's not even millennial. That's like a boomer thing.
And then like when you were like
everyone's like laughing at me.
It was funny.
Oh yeah, that was like a boomer moment.
Yeah. It really was.
Yeah, but yeah, the millennials are I think the in-betweens. So that's kind of like the itchy part of it, you know. Kayui tokoro. You don't know which era you're part of because you have both in you, right? But now I think it's before I was like, oh my god, I might be a millennial, I might be a Gen Z, right? I was like so embarrassed to be like, I might be a millennial, guys. Guys, like I might be one. I was like so embarrassed about it, but now I'm proud, you know.
Right. I'm proud to be a millennial. Yeah, but the whole the working style has changed.
Right.
We learned about remote work.
Oh yeah, we learned. No, we had to learn about it. We were forced into it.
Learn. Everyone's on Zoom. They're like, "How do we do this?"
Yeah.
You know. And actually, my previous work, even though they experienced COVID, they didn't really adapt to it. So a lot of my workers weren't used to like remote work. So they'd be like, "Oh, can you come in?"
Oh, can I come in? What do you mean?
No, they were like, "Can you come in?"
Oh, to work?
Yeah. They're like, "Please come in to work." And I'm like, "Can we go on Zoom?"
Zoom. What was that music?
Zoom. Mazda.
Oh my god, are we old? We're gonna cut that.
Yeah, but the first learning of the Zoom. Very interesting moment. I feel like not many people knew about Zoom.
So I was previously working at a big IT corporation in Japan, and we were actually, even before COVID hit, we had to use Zoom. Really? And I was like, what is Zoom? And then we had to use it. We also had to use Slack and also PayPay, right? I mean, that kind of like gives out the hint already, like where I was working. But yeah, and also WeWork too.
Right.
Yeah, those are like
that's interesting that you guys don't use Teams.
Yeah, that's true. And
so were you a Mac user?
I was not a Mac user. No, I was just like the
what were you
ThinkPad.
Do you know? I know, with like the red dot, right?
I hated that.
So funny.
I was like, what? I actually registered to apply so that I can
get the Mac.
Yeah. I started to use the Mac.
I know.
Yeah,
I feel like
I
all of the
hated
Gen Zs come in. They're like, "Where's the Mac?"
Yeah, we're like, why do we have to use a Windows, you know?
I know. But Windows is like actually stronger and like
Better than the Mac.
in some sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
Love the Mac, though.
Yeah. And then a lot of people started like, I guess like becoming freelancers.
Became a trend, everyone, to become freelancing.
Because of remote work, right?
Right, I
like,
can work from anywhere.
Another working style has like came up.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, oh, we can work from anywhere.
Yeah.
And then nomad workers.
Are they called nomad workers?
No. Nomad travelers. But they just kind of like
travel and
work anywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in Thailand like that. But that's true.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of like options for working styles have like increased, and also with the development of like social media too. You can see how people are working and they're like, oh, like how do you do that kind of thing? And then people like start becoming really creative.
Yeah. But then even all of this, like, you know, everything has changed and COVID affected a lot of the things.
Yeah.
Like our life.
Uh-huh.
And then now I feel behind.
Right.
What should I do?
What should you do?
Yeah.
I feel like we watch like enough podcasts that tell us that we are actually not behind.
Right.
But I think there are two ways. I think like feeling behind in life really pushes you. You know, you might feel a little bit anxious, but I think it pushes you to, you know, do more or really try to find clarity as soon as possible within you. But at the same time, I do think that another like side to see that is, you don't have to feel behind.
Right.
Because everyone has their own timeline.
Right.
I still don't know like which way of thinking is good.
Right.
Because I think sometimes you need to push yourself to do a lot of things. And sometimes people don't feel behind in life.
Yeah.
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 That's also a thing too.
I just want to like, you know, just figure it out, you know.
Uh-huh.
But I did listen to a podcast
Right.
before I came here and they said in order to figure it out, you need to do it.
Yeah.
And then you need to fail, they said.
Yeah.
Many, many times.
Yes.
And they also said, don't try to figure out how to succeed. Figure out how to fail.
Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I can figure out how to fail. What I've heard was like, what you need to do is like just to be able to figure out the next right step. Like just the next step. That's all. And then you figure out the next step. And then you figure out the next step. So I think sometimes like we dream really big and we see people who are really successful and on a different scale, on a whole new scale. And then we see the big successful people, right? And then we tend to like dream big more than our actions. So like our actions are really small, but we dream so big. That's why we feel a little bit behind in life. So I heard like just like dream smaller, you know, like have like smaller goals and then achieve those so that your dreams are as big as your actions.
So baby steps.
Yeah, like once your actions are bigger or the same amount as the size of your dream, that's when you can achieve. And that's when you become actually happy, I've heard.
Really?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, oh yeah, just like the next right step. And that's how all the successful people have done too. Like they just did the next right step, like Airbnb. It was like a whole new different service than what it is now. And also Amazon, you know, they were trying to sell books. Like Jeff Bezos was like trying to sell books or something. Now it's like a whole new different thing, including books. But they just like try to figure out the next best step. The next right step for them, and then they just like continued on doing it, and then once they failed they just like had the courage and power to get right back up to like do it again.
Yeah. So I think like the person in the podcast was saying like you're not gonna succeed overnight.
Yeah,
humans evolve when they fail.
Yeah, that's true. I think I evolved when I failed.
And during when they're doing that like task or whatever, it's like the hardest. In the moment it's the hardest. But from that, you kind of succeed, or you like learn from that failure, and then you like kind of overcome it. Same thing with like going to the gym. Like everything that we don't like to do, it actually feels better at the end of the day.
That's true.
So going to the gym, you don't want to go, but then you go and you feel so much better.
Right.
Any kind of movement is really good. So she was saying like you just need to move and then keep doing that.
Yeah. That's
like,
what I believe too.
I know.
Yeah, but since we're, the Amazon Prime culture, we want it like the next day. But if you understand that it's not overnight success, and if you can put in the hard, like not the hard work, but it's like fun work, I guess if you can put in the work to it, I think you'll be ahead of maybe 99% of the people.
Right.
Yeah, if you can actually do the work. Because a lot of people like kind of give up and stop. But if you just like keep on moving, even become 1% better than yesterday, then you're actually ahead than a lot of people. And you can kind of, give up one day and then get up the next, but the thing is like you just have to not stop and like keep on going. But you can still take like moments of breaks.
Thank you.
Yeah. So thank you. I know I think it's like so hard to not feel behind in life.
Yeah.
If you see like if you're on social media or like watching YouTube videos and stuff.
I feel like it's also because like after COVID, I feel like life kind of just stopped for a moment.
Yeah.
And then our timeline kind of like changed.
Yeah, we kind of I think we lost a big chunk of like time.
Yeah, we were like inside for a big chunk of time.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's what a lot of my friends talk about too.
Really?
Like it was like, oh yeah, we actually lost a big chunk of our youth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
of COVID.
Like I could have spent that time exploring, yet everything was closed.
Yeah.
That's so wild.
Yeah. But anyways,
it was just a food for thought.
Yeah, it was because I feel like if you watch us, you might think like, oh, they're so ahead.
Really? I hope so.
But yeah, obviously we're not. But you're gonna have to like have a bright like positive energy and to be like, yeah, we're like we're kind of behind, but we're we're kind of going at a snail pace.
Yes.
It feels like a snail pace, but if you look in retrospect, it's actually a really like you're actually making big strides.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I feel sometimes. So sometimes you kind of have to journal and write down all your accomplishments.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And
actually,
like
that's really helpful.
Yeah, all your accomplishments that are facts, because those are facts, right? Every day you are making history about yourself.
Yeah.
And you're like making a trail for yourself. So there is a fact that you have been doing things, right? We have to recognize that. Yeah. And then look at the future,
Right. We tend to forget what we did, what we accomplished.
I know. And we're like, oh, wow, not bad, not bad.
If you look back, it's like, not bad. But then if you don't look back, you're like, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's true. So let's be proud of ourselves, everyone. So yeah, thank you so much for watching until the very end. If you listen to our video podcast until the very end, please leave an emoji or a comment in the comment section below so that we know you watched until the very end. We always love comments too. And if you also have any like video ideas, like video requests, let us know. All right, so thank you so much for watching until the very end. I hope you guys have a great day
and a great week.
And now I hope you guys have a great day
and a great life.
And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.